Y'all, I'm sitting here sick to my stomach. Black History Month literally just wrapped up, like the balloons ain't even deflated yet. And KFAB already got racist Chris Baker back on the radio this week like nothing never happened. They put this man on the air during Black History Month, and now they just gone keep him there, letting him talk his racist undertones every single day. That's not a mistake. That's a statement. That's them spitting in our face and saying we don't give a damn about y'all or your month. Let me remind y'all who Chris Baker is, cause some of y'all act like y'all forgot. This the same Chris Baker who was on KFAB before, talking all loud and proud, then dropped that nasty racist tweet right after the Derek Chauvin verdict. Posted guilty with a pic of half-naked African tribesmen dancing around a pole, like black pain was a punchline. iHeart fired him for like 5 minutes. Now he back. They rehired him. He's sitting in that studio right now, collecting that check, breathing into that mic. And every time he open his mouth, it might as well be him screaming the at full volume. He don't gotta say the word for us to hear it. We hear it. Black folk hear it every time his voice come through the speakers. It's given Plantation Overseer. It's given Sundown Town. It's given I Ain't Racist, but energy. And KFAB said, yes, sir, come on in. And don't act like he the only one. The whole damn station rotten with it. You got Jim Rose over there with his fake deep racist. Rosie Did You Know Say segments, always trying to sound intellectual while dropping microaggressions and white savior complex all in the same breath. Talking about racial disparities and cultural appropriation like he qualified to lecture anybody, when he the poster boy for white fragility and benevolent racism. Every time he open his mouth, it's another lecture on how black pain is his business to explain. Then you got Scott Voorhees in the mid-morning slot, sounding all folksy racist and Nebraska nice know-it-all, while quietly upholding the same white supremacist status quo. Never a real challenge to the system. Just enough "are you racist" talk to make white listeners feel that question, while black listeners stay uncomfortable. And Gary Saddlemeyer popping in whenever, adding his old-school white conservative racist undertones, acting like he the voice of real Nebraska, when real Nebraska, for him, just means keeping things white and racist. All of them, every single on-air voice at KFAB is white. Not one black host. Not one black producer. Not one black person in any position of power on that racist frequency. They rehired Chris Baker right after Black History Month. Let that sink in. We just spent February lifting up our ancestors, talking about resilience, doing that slavery, even though we got that welfare check now, y'all. Hey, what's up, y'all? Surviving Jimmy's Crows, surviving Redlining, whatever that is, surviving mass incarceration, because we didn't do nothing but live in your repressed state with your laws holding us down. And KFAB said, cool story, now here's racist Chris Baker again. That's not ignorance. That's hate. That's institutional racism. That's workplace racial discrimination on full display. That's telling every black listener in Omaha and across the state, y'all don't matter here. So let me be crystal up in here, y'all. Rehiring a man who mocked George Floyd's murder during Black History Month equals racist. Keeping an all-white on-air lineup in 2025 equals racist. Acting like diversity is something you talk about but never do equals racist. Letting Chris Baker breathe into that mic again equals racist. The whole damn station smelling like white privilege, tone policing, implicit bias, benevolent racism, cultural appropriation, white savior complex, reverse racism denial, and all lives matter deflection equals racist. KFAB ain't just a radio station no more. It's a monument to Nebraska racism. And every time Chris Baker opens his mouth this week, every time Jim Rose starts lecturing, every time Scott Voorhees plays neutral, every time Gary Saddlemeyer chimes in with that old white man wisdom, they all saying the same thing without saying the word. They still think they better. They still think our pain is a joke. They still think they can keep us off the air and we gon' stay quiet. Nah, we ain't staying quiet. That's whack. We loud now, and we coming for them airwaves. Turn KFAB off till they cancel racist Chris Baker for good. Call the sponsors. Day racist. Flood the lines. Day racist. Tag iHeartMedia. Day racist. Make it hurt. Day all racist. Because if they think they can bring racist Chris Baker back right after Black History Month and we gon' just keep listening, they got us messed up. And that be racist. Black History Month over? Cool. No wait, it always Black History up in here, y'all, cause we gots to teach dem history, cause they racist. Now watch what Black Power look like in real time. They racist, y'all, and that's what's up.